This is a festival, right? It's not a conference, right? Oh, thank you. Right, and this is roasted. So it's a barbecue. What do you do at a barbecue? You drink beer. Oh.
These pitches are getting better already.
I was convinced that this is what these guys need to roast on maximum heat.
This one's not working.
So let's see how that goes.
Actually, I'm going to need a coffee to keep me awake through these pitches.
Coffee. Is there a startup that's looking for...
That was a challenge. That was a challenge.
Is there a startup looking for venture capital?
This one? Oh, yeah.
None? Nobody here?
Coffee startup?
A coffee startup, maybe? Or someone with a direct line to someone standing at a coffee booth? You can make Jason a happy man. And you do not want to see Jason a grumpy man, I can tell you that. So, let's go into part 2. 5 more startups that apply to be part of CCamp Vienna and roasted here. We had 5 earlier, and they got off away. I think it was quite tough, but let's see if we can do better.
We need more traction slides.
Right. Okay. Quickly change your presentation, guys. We have the first startup, Insecura from London. Yay. Here we go. Just to the right. Got the timer down here and your slides.
A British startup that's insecure. How unusual.
Yeah. Hi, Vienna.
Hi.
Hi.
Insecure. Are you Jewish? Wait, you're a Jewish startup. Insecure, huh?
No, it's Latin. To be insecure.
Go ahead, Pitch. Don't let me interrupt you. Go ahead.
Okay. So as you can see, we are focusing on UK market.
Cool.
So as you can see, there are 26 million households and around 1 million houses and flats are being sold in UK every year. Do you think they are all secure? Unfortunately not. Every 40 seconds, one burglary happens. So that's our problem.
Okay.
My name is Miroslav. I have a risk management and security background. And here is Rado. He has a web development background. And we joined together to help people solve this problem.
The problem of burglaries.
So we created Insecura service, which can help you to know how big is this risk for you, and we also give you some advice how to improve your security.
Okay.
How to do that? How it works? It's easy. Let's say we have here Philip. Philip told us his address, so as a simulation, we use his Upper Street London address. So he types his address into our service, and then we download the data from Police UK. Process it through our analytical model, and then show him result for his location. Then he can continue to complete the answers, questionnaire list, like for example here he has a house, first floor window, back doors, and so on. So he needs to complete full questionnaire, and after that he can see his risk level. Now it looks quite bad, yeah? So, but it's going slightly better.
Yeah, from very high to high. Thank you very much.
So now, what do you think? It's a place for improving?
Well,
okay,
it tells you how much money I earn, where I need to live.
Okay, I guess, yes. So, more of that, so we can give him advice, what he can improve. For example, security doors, bolts, or just use exterior lights.
Why do you not have dogs, guns, or...
Okay, we are home security, not like such other.
This
okay,
is not Blackwater.
We are focusing on the security of home.
It's also London, not Texas.
Away.
Okay, we got it. Keep going.
Okay, so we will recommend also security companies where he can get this equipment, and also if he wants to make an insurance, also some insurance companies. Business model will be based on one assessment free of charge, and 3 other things will be for money, like multiple assessments, assessment certificate, and target advertisement for security companies and home insurance companies, of course.
Great.
Yeah. We identified one competition on the market called Beat the Burglar, but there is quite big difference. Beat the Burglar is created by Evander, but Evander is vendor of security equipment, so he used that only for promote their portfolio, nothing else.
Okay.
Our strategy, very easy. Right now we are at beta version, so you can use it for free. We start to interacting with security companies to reach our, let's say...
Guys, 3 minutes are up.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, for the questions.
That's all.
Okay.
Thank you.
That did not suck that bad. That was okay. Although Beat the Burglar has a better name than you, really. That's a much sexier name.
I mean, Insecura sounds like it just doesn't work right off the bat. It's Insecura.
I think we're giving you too much shit about the name. So I think I understand what you do, and probably that's a useful service. So I think you need to, you're looking at like, yeah, only thing it would be a little bit faster there through that slide deck. You had kind of cool graphs, except for the one that didn't go up and to the right.
Okay.
Are you selling to customers directly or to the insurance company?
We just start with the beta version, so our first step right now is to interact with the security companies.
We would like to...
So insurance companies. Because I mean, my place is insured. At the end of the day, you break in, you steal my TV, I get a new TV.
Okay.
That's not such a bad thing.
But
the insurance company is paying for my new TV.
Okay,
they think it's a bad thing.
There is damages. Let's say doors.
I get a new door as well.
Yeah, and full stress.
Okay, so you're selling fear as a way to get users and customers, which you then make money from through lead gen, through insurance companies and other stuff. Yeah. Actually sounds pretty decent. That does not suck.
I do think that one part that is a little bit sucky here is that CPA and lead monetization schemes won't work with your average frequency of usage would be like low. Once per life or like once per 4 years. So I would try hard to think of a different monetization scheme that does not involve the frequency of usage on the user side.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, cool. But just...
No. When VCs say things, you're like, yeah, that's really smart. Yeah. That's a great idea. We'll work on that. And then you can do whatever the fuck you want and you can ignore them.
All right. 6 minutes are up. Thank you very much, guys. So that was some high praise. It does not suck. I like that. So next up we have Mia Via from Vienna, right from the first row to the stage.
First of all, hi Tal, hi Jason, hi Dave. And hello pioneers, how are you doing? Let me introduce you to Liz. Liz just went to Iceland. And there, it's the first day, Blue Lagoon, she's smiling. But what do you think? Do you think she had a great time traveling there? Yeah, no. Well, it's because so little things like this shitty bathrobe she's wearing. She had to spend 40 euros just to rent it. And she could have done so much better. With Mia Via is not only providing insider tips how to save money. Mia Via is providing a whole travel experience. Personal travel guides from travelers for travelers. Complete itineraries. Full with insider tips from people traveling just like you. The business model, quite simple. It's a marketplace. We get 20% for both sides. And
dude, you're bored with your own pitch. Come on, what the fuck?
Speaking of which, is that coffee coming, anybody?
Don't interrupt me, please. So we have
what's
been working.
On the next slide?
We have been working on this now for 8 months, and we are out with the marketplace now for 3 months, and we are already doing revenues. So we have 3-digit number revenues each month.
3 whole digits.
And now we are at the beginning, man.
And they're not even zero.
Everybody has to start somewhere. And this content is coming from students, journalists, designers, photographers. And they are providing these amazing travel guides. We've already 200 in place, for a quarter out there. And these are about special occasions like Jordan, for example, round trips to Sri Lanka.
What is that?
And the market is pretty huge. The target market, the whole market for paid travel guides is 6 billion euros. And digital segment is growing like hell.
So is your market the tiny one right there in the middle?
No, it's the digital segment. It's growing fast. And to get our share for this market, it's pretty obvious that creating content must be super, super easy and of course enjoyable. And that's why we've been talking to our first users, right? And we came up with this beautiful app that makes you guys capturing and collecting the best moments of your trip, and out comes a beautiful travel guide. And
All right. Thank you very much.
So,
That one.
so I think we've all seen this pitch at least 20 times before from different companies. What makes you unique?
We are the only ones that offer complete and personal travel guides.
You are such a fucking liar.
I mean,
wait.
Dave, I know.
How many people out there have never used a travel guide like that before? Yeah, you guys are really boring pieces of shit. So,
I mean, Dave knows the scene quite well. He's invested like in Touristy, I know. But
exactly. I've invested in at least 5 companies that are competing with you.
Yeah, maybe. That's also the reason why we have been finalists to the last 500 startups pitch.
So again, just like, what's your unique value proposition? Why are you more awesome? We have 100% of all the Scandinavian or Icelandic pools in our travel guide. I don't know, whatever, go.
Yeah. No, we dig much deeper than just offering this awesome content. We were talking to our users, and what we say is it's still a pain that you capture and collect this moment and provide it in a beautiful way. And that's where we came up with this
You guys are beautiful and nobody else is. That's the pitch?
No, I mean, we are providing content that's personal in a structured and simple format.
Okay.
No,
come on, really? You guys are, who's clapping for that? Who is clapping for that? You guys are also lying sacks of shit, come on. No, so like, this is a very common startup application. You really do need to be able to identify either the geography that you're going after is different, the customer segmentation is different, the activities that you're doing is different. Like, niche some particular part of that story out and say why you're going to be more awesome for those. Don't do it now, that's just feedback, it's okay.
So is there any way that you are drastically simplifying the travel experience for the user? So I don't really have time to figure out which hotel, which flight, which restaurant, which bar.
Which is how we ended up here on stage.
I'm really glad, Jason, that you asked, because the second special thing about Mia Via is that we are checking for your travel interests. And so you as business angel coming to Vienna, you should get in future also travel guides from similar people.
I mean, my travel agent actually didn't even book me a hotel for this trip last night. That was awesome.
Right. Congrats for the great travel agent. We're on to the next startup. Thank you very much, everybody. Mia Via. We have Minitizer from Romania. Give it up, everybody.
Hello.
It all goes off your time.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Thank you. Hi. I'm Alex. I know that we are not so old, but if I would be back in the 60s, I would invest in a MasterCard or Visa company. But we are not in the 60s. We are in the 2013. And today, everybody is buying online everything. It's food, music, games, everything. But also, there are hundreds of millions of people that today pay online for live interaction. They pay online for online after-school teaching or for online psychic reading or for business and personal coaching. All these services are delivered via Skype or other instant messaging softwares. So we built Minutizer. Minutizer is a payment for live interaction. Actually, it's a pay per minute for Skype audio and video calls, and soon for Yahoo Messaging, Uvo, and America Online. We have 3 months of live beta. In this time, we have 7,000 new accounts, 600 card processed, and also 1,500 pay-per-minute transactions. All these are the 25% commission, our commission. The advertising budget was just $200. So who is validating the concept? Well, communities. Communities like Google Helpouts, like Clarity.fm, like Oranum.com, and also by individuals that use PayPal, Western Union, or bank transfer to pay or to get paid for their online live interactions. So in 2012, just in US, the online psychic reading market was $2.1 billion. The online coaching business is $3+ billion. And
could you go back? There has to be one very big demographic that you've left out.
Exactly.
Pay per minute for services.
Exactly. Because once again, we are a tool. We are not a community.
Where you spend your weekends.
We are a tool. We are not a community. So there are a lot of business verticals that can use our software. And what are all these services? Why we are doing this? Because a lot of people already use Skype or other instant messaging for these services, to get paid or to pay. We are just bringing the payment to them, to the instant messaging conversation. So we are not making any new community. How we make money? Of course, we take a fee from all of the transactions. And this is how it's looking in the Windows version. This is for Windows. The ecosystem. People use their money to fund Minutizer, and also we have partners that allows us to pay the service providers. We pay them to their bank account or to their MasterCard prepaid cards. We are a team of 5 people. We know each other for 6 years. Our background is in marketing and technology, and it's almost 2014. I don't know about you, but I would invest in this type of company.
All right.
Thank you very much.
So I think that was at least clear, and we kind of understood what you were doing. Again, I think the questions are going to be around why do they need to use your product instead of another competing product, or how are you better or different than the service like PayPal or another online payment method?
When you want to learn Romanian from me. You want to learn Romanian language, right? But you don't know me. Maybe I will steal your money, or maybe you will not be happy how I teach. So you can use PayPal to prepay me, or I could accept to pay me after I teach you. But why take this risk to send money to someone when you just can pay it as you go? You can pay me for the first minute and the second minute, and if you don't like it, okay, bye, Alex. We meet another way.
Sorry, so nobody else is doing pay-by-minute payments?
Nobody. There is no other tool that is doing this. There are communities, like Clarity. Maybe a lot of you know about Clarity.
I'm an investor, yes, I do.
Okay, so you know already. But the Clarity is a community.
Okay.
If I want to talk with you, I need to sign up on Clarity, and I use just that community. But using that tool, Minutizer, all the developers in the room can integrate our API to their website and accept payments as you go.
So this is my question for you. How difficult is it to implement what you're offering into the various clients?
Various sides.
Clients. So Skype or this Google, etc. Is this somehow integrated, or is it separate?
Yeah, for now, until this moment, we are using the APIs from these various clients. But now we are also trying to develop our own software, independent software, that would work with everything that is instant. So it would work with anything.
Okay.
It's our own software, and to use it with anything.
Okay. Again, I think the, clear use case was well explained. Maybe a little bit faster. You could probably walk through that more quickly with some type of case study. I think I would have benefited from understanding what's the problem with one of the case studies that you were talking about and why you solved that case study better. So maybe just a little bit more detail on the...
Tell a story. Jason, he wants to learn Mandarin. How is he going to pay his teacher in Beijing? True life story.
All right, that's 6 minutes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next up, and not quite the last, the second to last, Sopro from Budapest.
Probably a lot of hard.
Hi, everyone. I think we all see that passive audience participation is coming to an end. We believe that by turning attendees into participants, we can make the world of presentations more engaging and more valuable. Based on 50 deep interviews with speakers, we could define 3 major problems they're facing. First, they want to raise and hold the attention of the audience. And actually, I'm trying to do the same thing with this. Second, presenters want to answer the best question, or all the good ones if possible, even at home, at the end of the day. And finally, the most important need, presenters want to make more valuable connections, not just a pile of business cards that is really hard to follow up with. So these are the reasons why we created Sopro. And let me show you how it works. As a member of the audience, you can follow the slides and go back if I was too quick, for example. You can comment on each slide and ask from the presenter. And finally, you can start networking immediately by dropping your business cards. So this is what we have after 5 months of developing. Now let's talk about business. There are 5 million presentations each day where Sopro could be used. And people spend more than $4 billion annually to improve their presentation. We have interest from event organizers, educational institutions, and corporate trainings, but we would like to focus on the individual speakers who see their presentation as an investment, because they are the actual users of Sopro, and they are the ones who can enjoy the values we give in the long run. Our system is viral by nature, and we even make money on the free version. The market need is there, but many teams started to develop a solution like us in the last few months. But we provide the fastest and easiest access for both the audience and the presenter. So that's a competitive advantage, but we have to be quick. After several trials on meetups and in business and educational environments, we finally debuted on the Smart Show conference this month and 2 major events coming up, the Singularity University Summit Europe and the Toastmasters Budapest Laugh and Learn. And now, let's see Sopro in action. Please take your phone, open up your browser, and navigate to this link, sopro.com/demo.
This is the one we use.
Remember, Sopro is a mobile web app, so you don't need to register, download, or install anything. So depending on the bad connection here, you should be connected to this specific presentation I'm giving now. And if you're interested in Sopro, don't forget to drop your business card and we will follow up with you. Thanks.
So you're a presentation service for mobile?
No, we are more like an engagement service for the presenter itself. We are running on a mobile browser, not a web app, or a web app, not an application. And we make it easy for the presenter to engage their audience, follow up, and hold the micro community together after the presentation
lead
is over.
capture tool for presentations.
So, in principle, very cool idea. The problem is, the minute you handed me this, I'm not even paying attention to you. I didn't hear a word you just said. I'm like, words, typing, picture.
Yeah, our product is not for pitching in 3 minutes. It's for boring 1.5 hour long presentations and lectures.
But I've got Facebook. But for the boring 1 hour pitch, I've got Facebook, I've got Twitter, I've got email, I've got a million things I can go off and do.
Yeah, but if the audience using this is better for the presenter, so we want them to pay for this, right?
People reach for their phones nevertheless. We want to give them a meaningful way to interact with the members of the audience among themselves or with the presenter, the presentation itself.
I'm still trying to understand though. I've got a presentation, I need leads that might come from that presentation. You're trying to sell your service for me to host and present my presentation and capture leads?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are competing with other presentation hosting services, yes?
We aren't hosting your presentation. Everything is real time. You have to start.
It's real time, oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't need to upload anything in advance.
No, but again, trying to get to who's your competitor, how you're going to take market away, et cetera, et cetera. So Prezi, SlideShare, 9 Slides, these are all competitors or not competitors? They're not competitors, why?
Not competitor. Because, for example, Prezi is a presentation making software. We see them as a partner because we are working together with all the presentation.
So the problem is Prezi looks awesome, but you can't capture leads with Prezi, yes?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
SlideShare is good for publicity, but it's hard to get the people who was here at the given time together and reach those communities ever after.
SlideShare actually has this same service. They built it about 2 years ago. I know that, but like, what's wrong with the way that they do that that's awesome about the way you do it?
The SlideShare is for publicity.
Okay.
And our version is for reaching those same audiences and growing your online audience over and over again over time.
That's 6 minutes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Okay.
So
Now
the
the
good part
last
was you
team
had
for
us.
today. Look at that. 2 cups of coffee.
I got 3 cups of coffee.
By the way, if we're asking questions about your presentation, that means we're at least modestly interested. So you didn't suck completely.
Yeah, good.
Right on, Willo.
We have to suffer through so many presentations. Sorry. Go, guys.
Shut up. Willo, please come on stage from France. Here you go. 1 mic, 2 mics.
Hello.
Hi, everyone. Our problem is today we all travel a lot. And when we need to exchange cash currency, we usually have to do it in exchange offices. And we pay 5, 10, 15, or even 20% fee for only a simple service. In addition, when we come back from trips, we usually have some small amount of money that exchange offices don't want. Willo is the first peer-to-peer platform to exchange cash currency in person based on a current rate and for free. We are 4 co-founders, all passionate about travel and involved in sharing economy movement. We are all different but complementary. Raphael is in charge of the marketing, the Adrians are the engineers and the developers of Willo, and for my part, Lirod, I'm in charge of the business development and the communication. We do not have any direct competitor. No. We are the first one to connect people physically for cash currency exchange. Indeed, there are other alternatives, such as exchange offices or peer-to-peer bank currency exchange platforms. But they do not cover the cash, and they always include fees. Create a community. Our community has to be developed gradually until a critical mass in specific geographic area is reached. First, we want to focus on a small community with 2 exchangeable currency, the euro and the British pound, and tackle the Paris-London route, and then grow rapidly to the other country and the other main routes. reach our community.
Dude, are you stoned? What's
Pause
up? Come on.
everything! Okay.
What's the name of my slide? Oh, reach our community.
In addition to the traditional communication, such as digital marketing, we want at first to do partnership and happenings. Indeed, there are so many opportunities. For our business model, as Couchsurfing business model, we build on the same model. Securing profile and
all right, time is up.
Thank you.
Speed's what you need. All right, let's head into questions.
Hello.
I got a coffee right here. Do you want one? You want a coffee?
Yeah?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
I think he's
Thank you very much.
It's yours. You can have it. You can have it.
So you started off strong.
This is sharing economy.
Yeah.
So you see your early adopters being robbers and thieves hanging out at airports, basically? On the demand side, I mean?
Well, in French?
Okay. How do you resolve security issues with this? You basically have people walking around saying, I have $20 in my pockets that I want to give out to my peers.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
that's one element of our business model. So we have to secure this transaction, and for that, we offer so many solutions. And there are actually so many solutions to use to secure profile and to verify profiles of internet user or internet.
Yeah, the ad feedback, and you have also the rating and the thing that
How
works.
do you make money? This is a free service.
Well, no, it is not.
Okay.
Yes, it is a free service.
They actually
And you're laughing. No, it is free. It is free. But if you want to securing more your profile, you can pay. It's like couchsurfing, actually.
So it's exchange cash, but if you don't want to get robbed, you need to pay.
No, but it will be cheaper. It will be cheaper than the others.
That's the premium feature.
No, it's not a freemium model. So if you want to change everything for free, it's possible. But if you want to increase your security and the rapidity, you have to pay for that.
But it will be cheaper than exchange offices and the other things.
So what happens when I say I have 20 euros that I'd like to exchange into pounds, and I show up with this big bag of pennies?
Oh, come on, seriously. That's not a use case that they're worried about.
Come on, every time I get off a plane, I've got all these coins everywhere. That's always what you've got. The 4 bills don't matter.
Right, any more questions, guys? Because otherwise, we're wrapping up.
Okay, so like a couple of things really quick. Like everybody who's showing us your team slides, we don't give a fuck. Your team slide is not interesting unless you worked at PayPal or Facebook or you went to some like really amazing university. So if you didn't go to any of those places or work at those places, don't show us the team slide.
Okay.
It's a waste.
Okay.
The other thing is end early. Like everybody, you're all getting pulled off stage by him. Like if you go up to a girl or a girl comes up to a guy and they like talk to you like way long, it's not fucking interesting. What's interesting is when they talk to you for 30 seconds and you're hanging on every word and then they leave. So leave early, finish early. Don't fucking pitch me everything. 2 cool slides. Like imagine like, hi, we're gonna like exchange all your excess cash. It's free, it's awesome. You wanna know how we do it? Fuck you, I'll tell you later, bye.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, guys.
Thank you very much.
Before we...
By the way, guys, I really love the pain you're working on. As a fair, I love the pain. I hate the solution.
I have that pain.
But I love the pain. No, it's a good thing. Keep working on it. It's a great pain to solve.
Good. Before we end this session, come to the next one thing. We actually, based on the experience last year, counted this time how many times Dave said like fuck, fucking shit and stuff like this. Those of you who gets closest to you will receive a special cocktail tonight's evening party, which we call the Roasting McClure. So, what's the best guesses? How many times you said use swear words? 36. No. What?
You are low.
Good. That's perfect. 17. What's your name? Come on stage. Come on.
17?
Come on.
Wow.
Fuck's
17. You're wrong.
Did you count as well? 17 you said, right? 17. Oh, no.
Oh, wait, no!
wait, I know the answer. all right. Yeah, no, but he was closer then. I'm sorry, it was my mistake. So you were closer. You get the cock. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for David Tal. Thank you.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Jason, Dave. Everybody, another warm hand for all the teams, please. All the teams now this morning. Your judges, pioneers.
Can't none of y'all mirror me back. Yeah, hear me rap, it's like hand G rapping his prime. I'm young H.O., raps Grateful Dead. Back to take over the globe, now break bread. I'm in Boeing Jets, Global Express. Out the country, but the blueberries still connect. On the low, but the yacht got a triple deck. But when you young, what the